There's a difference between being full and being fulfilled. And for a long time, I confused the two. I spent years working in personal injury law, fast paced, constant movement, deadlines, emails, phone calls, pressure, productivity. And from the outside looking in, my life looked full. My schedule was full, my responsibilities were full, my mind was full, even my survival instincts were full. But deep down, something else was becoming empty. I ignored it for a while because movement can distract you from alignment. But you stay busy enough, you don't always hear yourself clearly. But eventually, my mind and body began asking for something different. Not because I was lazy, not because I was incapable, but because that version of me had expired. And sometimes expiration doesn't look dramatic. Sometimes it looks like exhaustion. Sometimes it looks like emotional disconnection. Sometimes it looks like waking up every day and realizing your spirit is no longer connected to what your body keeps showing up for. So I paused. And in that pause, I listened. I listened to my thoughts. I listened to my body. I listened to the tension I kept trying to normalize. And the more still I became, the more honest I had to become. I realized I had spent years filling my life without truly fulfilling myself. Because fast fills. Fast fills calendars. Fast fills bank accounts. Fast fills distractions. Fast fills space. But slow fulfills. Slow fulfillment comes from alignment, from peace, from purpose, from finally allowing yourself to evolve instead of forcing yourself to remain loyal to an expired version of who you used to be. And ironically, being laid off confirmed what my intuition had already been whispering to me. That season was over. Not my life, not my value, just that chapter. And instead of seeing that moment as destruction, I chose to see it as redirection, a mindset reset. I think a lot of us stay attached to versions of ourselves simply because they are familiar, even when we've outgrown them, even when they no longer fit, even when our spirit has quietly moved on before our circumstances do. But there comes a moment where you have to stop asking, what can I continue to tolerate? And start asking, what actually fulfills me? That question changed my life because fulfillment requires presence. It requires honesty. It requires slowing down long enough to hear yourself beneath the noise of survival, expectation, and routine. And maybe that's the real reset. Not becoming someone new, but finally giving yourself permission to release who you no longer are. Again, fast feels, but slow fulfills.